Cub Swanson, 27 wins and 11 losses. That is so many fights, fighting so many legends of the game. Let's look right here. These are all the fights that this man has fought inside of the UFC. Let's hear Jens Pulver, Jose Aldo, Chad Mendes, Ricardo Lamas, Ross Pearson, Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, Jeremy Stevens, Frankie Edgar twice, Max Holloway, Brian Ortega, Shane Burgos. Oh my god, I mean, Charles Oliveira about to fight for the belt. Dustin Poirier, a former interim title challenger, or an interim title holder in the lightweight division. Jose Aldo, a former champion. Chad Mendes, a former title challenger. Ricardo Lamas, a former title challenger. Frank Edgar, a former title holder. I mean, all these guys have either fought for the belt, been in the top 5, or held the UFC gold. I mean, the man has fought so many amazing fighters so far inside the UFC. And Giga Chikadze, man, the man's striking is amazing. He had an extensive kickboxing career. Let's see if I can find his record in kickboxing. It was amazing. 38-6 in kickboxing with 22 wins coming by knockout. The man's kickboxing skills are absolutely amazing. But both fighters have a lot of power in their hands. Giga Chikadze, only 32 and a half years old, much taller and a much longer reach. A 74-inch reach and a 6-foot tall inch height over Cub Swanson. That is 4 inches taller and then a 4-inch reach advantage in the fight. But Giga Chikadze looks like the future of the featherweight division. 12 wins and 2 losses. You go way down here. 7 knockout wins, 1 submission win, and 4 decision wins. Inside of the UFC, decision win, and then after that looked amazing. Decision win over Erwin Rivera. Decision win in a dominant striking show against Omar Morales. Then the first round, a head kick knockout win over Jamie Simmons. The man, his kickboxing skills are absolutely out of this world, 100%. The Cub Swanson also has really good grappling, really good wrestling, and also has really good striking. 11 knockout wins, 5 submission wins, and 11 decision wins. This is going to be a good fight, 100%. But the thing is, he's going to have the height, he's going to have the reach, which is 100% going to play a factor in the striking game, in the kickboxing game, in the fight. In the prime of his MMA career, only 32 years old, and amazing cardio. I mean, he's had so many kickboxing fights, go 7-8 rounds, way longer than MMA fights, and he just goes all day. I mean, the man's cardio is just amazing. 40% of his opponent's strikes land on him, so very good striking defense. Amazing takedown defense of 70%. Takedown accuracy of 50% as well, which is very good. He guys got a knockdown in his last 3 fights. Absolutely insane. Did not get the knockout in his last 3 fights, but did get the knockdown against Omar Morales, and he did get a knockdown against Erwin Rivera. Showing a lot of good power in his hands and in his feet as well. 3rd degree black belt in karate with amazing kickboxing skills, obviously. Fighting inside of Glory Kickboxing, going 38-6 with 22 knockout wins. Absolutely insane. He's obviously going to want to keep the fight on the feet, and in my opinion, will have the striking and kickboxing and karate, everything like that. In the striking game, Giga Chikadze will 100%. I'll be having the advantage right here. But Cub Swanson, never count this man out. I did have Daniel Pineda winning in the last fight right there. Definitely not a good decision because he went out there and showed that he is not a 37-year-old guy, and went out there and looked like he was in the prime of his MMA career, getting a second round, a right cross knockout win over Daniel Pineda. Amazing power shown in the fight. Dominating Kron Gracie in the striking game. Cub Swanson is an absolute beast. A really good veteran fighter in this featherweight division. A black belt in BJJ. Getting him 5 submission wins or 4 submission wins inside of the UFC and outside of the UFC so far. 12 knockout wins on his record. A lot of power. And then 37 years old. It's crazy. He's 37 years old, but he's still looking really good. A lot of UFC experience, as I already showed you, with all these fighters right here. Very good body shots and really powerful right hook to the body. Has shown really good pressuring abilities. We saw the fight with Daniel Pineda and Kron Gracie. He mainly just pressured his opponents for 3 straight rounds and just dominated them. That's the main way, in my opinion, he's going to win this fight with Giga Chikadze. If he pressures him in the clinch and pressures him against the cage, that's the only way I really see Cub Swanson winning the fight, making it sort of a dirty boxing type of fight. Other than that, if it stays at range, obviously I'm going to be going with Giga Chikadze to win the fight by decision or knockout in the 1st or 2nd round. The summary right here, I mean, Giga Chikadze's takedown defense has improved so much since joining the UFC a couple of years ago. Obviously, he's going to have this striking advantage at range 100%. I mean, his striking is so good, man. You can't count out Cub Swanson, but I will be going with Giga Chikadze to go out there, use his height and reach advantage, so 4-inch height and a 4-inch reach advantage in the fight, which is going to be a humongous strongest advantage 100%. Looking at landing a lot of good leg kicks, a lot of good body kicks, and a lot of good head kicks. I mean, the striking advantage is obviously going to Giga Chikadze 100%. So I will be going Giga Chikadze to keep the fight on the feet, making a kickboxing and a kickboxing and Muay Thai type of fight right here in the co-main event. But ultimately, I will be going with Giga Chikadze to possibly get a knockout in the very first round, and most likely, in my opinion, winning the fight by 30-27 unanimous decision. Giga Chikadze and absolutely the future of the featherweight division 100%.